Today we're going to be talking about how to get more exposure for your Android application through free revenues. This is actually the process that I use to get more downloads, more views, more purchases. So I'm just going to kind of go through the different things that I do to kind of get my app out there and take it or leave it. Feel free to use anything that I use as well. I hope it helps somebody. So for starters, as you can see, we are on the Google Play dev page. Number one is have a free version and a paid version. This is a must, whether it's an in-app purchase or with my Flash apps. Unfortunately, I really couldn't get that to work. So what I did is I actually created a free version with ads and then also the pro version for $1. With no ads, obviously. And now in each description page, I have a link to the other one. And also inside the free one, there's also a link to the paid one, the Google Play page. This does take a little bit of planning. You do kind of need to release the free one first, the paid one first, so then you can get the link and put it into the free one, or vice versa, however you want to play it off. The second one is make videos of all of your apps, video previews, and put it on Dailymotion and YouTube. So this is my playlist and page for all my apps on Dailymotion. And I've also done the same for YouTube. This helps people see what your app is about. This also helps you get views, especially it's nice if it's monetized. YouTube and Dailymotion both have monetization. So you can actually make money just off the views themselves. They haven't even downloaded the app, and you have the potential to make some revenue, which is really awesome. Mainly exposure, obviously you want to have a good description. You want to have a link to the Google Play page. And also, in Google Play, let's just go into one of these. In Google Play, you can actually add the YouTube link. So now when you go to the Google Play page, the video pops up. So this is an absolute must. You absolutely at least have to put it on YouTube. And there is a ton of free recording software out there that you can use for this. Obviously, there are Android emulators that you can run your app in. I'm hoping that you do this for testing and don't compile each time and send it to the phone. So you can screen cap it however you want to record it. Just get a preview out there. That is, if you take anything from this video, that is probably the most important. One resource that a lot of people don't consider, especially if it's a game, is slidedb. Now, slidedb is kind of a sub web page of IndieDB, and there's a lot of gamers on here. There's a lot of indie developers, a lot of games get started like this, and making a slidedb or even an IndieDB page for your game app really gets it exposure. Let me just go. I mean, this page alone has, I don't know if you guys can see it, almost 40,000 views, 6 views today, and it's only 2:30 in the morning. So let me just go into Taco Cat here. Okay, so it has over 1,000 views. I'm just moving this over to make sure everybody can see it. It has over 1,000 views, and that's 1,400 people that didn't necessarily know that this even existed. So this is a great way to get exposure for your game. Now, as far as just a standalone application, the only other thing I can suggest is Reddit and subreddits, only if it pertains to the subject at hand. So, for instance, r/Android, you can check that out. r/mobile or mobile games, you can check those groups out. And that's another great way to get exposure. Get a conversation going. Tell them about the app. Have some links to it. If they don't allow self-promotion, don't do self-promotion because you'll be banned from the channel. So that's pretty much my process to get apps out there and to get views, downloads, and purchases for my games that I create. So, number one, have a free and pro version. Number two, make a video, put it on Dailymotion and YouTube. Number three, consider, if it's a game, putting it on slidedb or IndieDB. And number four, Reddit, subreddit, social media, Twitter, whatever the case may be. I think the first three are the most important. The Reddit and the social media, although you should put it out there, a lot of people are going to ignore it. I mean, that's the case with everything. But obviously, the more avenues you have, the bigger your web is, and the more flies you're going to catch. So, hope this helps somebody. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or just some general questions about app development, feel free to ask me. I primarily use Unity. I used to use Flash. I'm kind of getting away from it because it's, well, let's face it, it's kind of dying and dying quick. So take care and have a great one.